Hello, all uniquely creative people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry Turquoise, and happy Halloween. Today I am doing the visual learning way on the different types of ghosts. There are 18 of them. I'm just going to name them off right now, and then we'll hop right into the slideshow. So the 18 different types of ghosts are the Poltergeist. I am probably pronouncing a lot of these names wrong, so giving you guys a heads up. And another one, fair warning, all this information that I have gathered is all information that I have researched, and I am by no means a professional on ghosts. So if you guys actually have a haunting, go to a professional like a priest or a priestess that is a professional in ghosts and know what they're doing. I am by means not a professional on this topic. So without further ado, I'm going to continue on with this. The second one is the interactive personality or funnel ghosts, the ectomyth, demonic possessing entirety, demons, shadow people, crowd demons, inanimate ghosts, doppelganger, Lemurs, artificial ghosts, animal ghosts, vortex, kobold, Etheric Revenants, and residual historical hauntings. So those are all the ghosts, and we are going to go right into the slideshow. So different type of ghosts by Sherry Turquoise. Not too sure what happened there. I think I accidentally put a timer on that one. The first one is the Poltergeist. I will try to make this video as short as I possibly can. However, it might be like 20 minutes because it's 20 slides. So the first one is the Poltergeist. They are noisy ghosts. Manipulate physical environment. Starts off minor. Mistaken them for coincidence. Will intensify if you don't get rid of the ghosts. Have left on their own. They will leave on their own. Not always, but they will sometimes. The example for manipulate physical environment is they can open doors, windows, move chairs, turn on both taps like the water taps, and turn off lights. And here is an example of a poltergeist. I try to find pictures that will show that there's something there. However, some of the pictures I found are blurry and makes me kind of wonder if they're kind of Photoshop. But it's the idea that so you guys kind of know what to look for if you possibly have a haunted house or an area that's haunted. I definitely don't recommend it. Don't attack any of these spirits because if you or try to get rid of them on your own, because if you make them mad, then you got a bigger problem on your hands. The next one is the interactive personality. These ones are common ghosts. They're normally loved ones. These type of ghosts bring comfort or important information to you. Gives off a scent, so like perfume, cigar, whatever your loved one wore all the time. Sometimes makes a noise. These guys don't always make noises, and they sometimes talk to you as well. Same personality when they were alive and still experience emotions. And these guys are friendly ghosts. They will return to see you again. So this is like a loved one or a family member, someone that cares about you greatly. Orbs are most common in photographs. Colors are blue or white. Translucent balls of light hovering over the ground. Then they could be humans or animal souls. They are traveling souls. And they're not bound to anything. They're not bound to a person. They're not bound to an object. They're not bound to land. So you always see them travel. If they are here longer, they have an easier time to make a ghost body. So this is what they will start off with, and then eventually they'll start making like a human type body kind of thing. The next one is funnel ghosts. These guys are also loved ones, appear in private homes or in historical locations or buildings. They tend to make cold spots, so these guys and a lot of other spirits can make cold spots, so these guys can get confused with another type of spirit. Looks like swirling funnel when seen. So something like this. That is probably one of your very few ways of knowing that it's a ghost or not. Or a funnel ghost or from a different type of ghost. The next one is the ectoplasma, which is also known as an echo mist. They appear several, I forgot to speak, off the ground in the air, comes in swirling mass of mist. Colors are white, gray, or black. Move really quick, can stay in one place or orbit. You can find these guys at graveyards, battlefields, and historical sites. So here is one. Another thing about these guys, it's not proven from what I've done with research whether these guys are friendly or not. So it would depend. I would just plain avoid them or any type of ghost if I were you. Demon possess human entirety. These guys are some of the evil spirits, can control people's bodies. They control people's bodies with the host's conscious energy. So the host that the demon is possessing, that the person is fully aware what's going on and there's nothing they can do about it. They are fully conscious while this is happening. It's the way I'm understanding it. They can move objects, hurt people, kill people as they please. So definitely avoid these guys. They're as dangerous as demons. These guys are different from demons, but they are still demons. So just plain avoid them. Here is a picture of a demon-possessed human entity. The next one is demons. These are powerful ghosts. Skills are invade homes, attach objects, inflict mental and physical torture. Can morph into any shape, so there's nothing stopping them from shapeshifting. Can find them in black masses at the doorway standing. More than one demon can be at the same location, and energies are being black to cross over. And never challenge these spirits because they can kill. So I was trying to find a picture of demons and I wasn't having the best time in one location. This is close to what I could find for more than one demon being in your location. The next one is shadow people, can see at corner of your eye. When you do see them, they tend to vanish when looked at. When seen, they are void, so basically like see-through. They wear cloak or hoods normally. Retreat to corners, through walls, or into closets and televisions when spotted. Can fade into darkness. Here is an example of one. I know it's a little blurry, but that is an example of one. And now we have our crowd demons, which are different from regular demons and demons that can possess people. So there are crowd demons. So these guys are attracted to crowds, only show up in large groups of people. In pictures, they are distorted shapes and show up in numbers. So more than one of these guys can show up in the exact same location. Some are unrecognizable to human eyes. And the theory or the question is that no one seems to have the answer to this. Are they desperate to get noticed? So here is a picture, and right here where the square is, there is a distorted picture right about here, and that is where the demon is, the crowd demon. There could be even more than one there at the exact same time. So the next one is Animal Ghost. Animal ghosts, sometimes they can be quiet or they can make a sound. They're not very often seen. Tend to make scratching sounds, whine, or barking sounds, or even meow sounds if they make a sound. These spirits tend to get neglected because no one pays attention to them when their pets have passed away, or even wild animal ones. But here is a little animal trying to get its owner's attention. Kind of sad, I know. The next one is Inanimate Ghost. They come in forms of cars, ships, trains, or lamps normally. There is no interactions with you and the spirit. You see the playback imprinted in the areas. That means they're bound to one location and one location only. Used to be popular, so they used to be quite common. I'm not too sure what year. I'll have to look that one up or see if I can find the year. All intimate ghosts have routine, appear at same place and time, and travel the same route. So let's say there was a car accident on highway. I'm just going to use 10. Highway 10, and the car got demolished. Its energy there will stay there, and that car will haunt a certain part of Highway 10 for all eternity. It is frozen in time and repeating their final moments. So no one is in danger. It's just waste and leftover energy. It's not a ghost. I'm sure it's pretty traumatic and could give someone a heart attack kind of thing because they don't know what's going on. But this is an example of an intermittent ghost because it is an object. The next one is Doppelganger. Can be at more than one location at the same time. Looks like someone that is alive or dead. People have claimed to see loved ones. Etheric name. That is a name for a German word for Doppelganger. No other spirit has this ability, which is kind of like a perk, which I'm kind of grateful for. Image of people that is close to you. So let's say you have a really close friend and you know they're in one location, but let's say you're on the phone with them. That kind of thing. Myth is that had some kind of tragedy. No one really knows what a doppelganger is. The theory is might be that person's soul that just departed. It hasn't been proven yet because like the point before, no one really knows what a doppelganger is. But here is a good example of a doppelganger. Next one is Lemurs. These guys are angry spirits, created with darkness, doom, and misfortune. These guys are violent spirits. Their life has been cut short, or it could be a not a proper burial. And the other reason is might not have family members to mourn them, or it could be all three of them. These guys used to be an ancient Roman, and this is where I'm going to be reading off most of my notes because it's just far too many to put into the slide. Even though I could have done another part in this, but decided not to. So the roots are in Roman. It was really important to them and had a whole myth based on them known as malignant entities. They're wandering souls as well. Could be a ghost of a person. Like doppelgangers, they're friends with darkness, doom, and misfortune. Um, Romans set aside certain days in May, and Romans people back then feared them. This day was called a Lemurla, a combination of an apparition and phantom, and Roman time came and went, and these ghosts had disappeared from our minds. I actually wouldn't mind doing a horror story on this. I think it would be really interesting. I could not find any pictures, however, this is what Roman time kind of looked like in celebration of the dead. Kind of thing. Or at least that was the best picture I could find of that. The next one is artificial ghosts. These guys are the rarest ghosts out there because they are created by storytelling, and a group of people get together, put a name on a ghost that does not exist yet, and the group's energy can go into that ghost creation, which thus creates the ghost, which a huge amount of energy has to go into it. I don't recommend this unless you are a professional and know what you're doing. And some people use objects to create this ghost. This has been proven true with some research. This is like a type of non-artificial ghost kind of thing. The next one is a vortex. These guys are not commonly heard anymore. They are strange beings, only shows up in still pictures. Humans' eyes can't always see them. Normally long in the shape of cigar or metal rod. Kind of looking like a turning skew in mid-air. They make themselves known with the temperature, so the temperature they occupy will be cold and can be mistaken as an orb. Can travel in similar paths as an orb, so that's another thing that can be on the confusing end with them. And they tend to like indoor, so they are a indoor paranormal kind of thing. And likely to see one in a larger haunted scale. So here is a prime example of a vortex kind of thing. The next one is a kobold, similar to a poltergeist. Mischievous little spirits like to play tricks and unsettle the person that is living in the area they are in, and can be evil or and kind depend on the situation. So it's just best not to even have them in your house. Might materialize in many forms. Can change from animal to an element they pick, so they have the ability to change forms, but only if they want to. Oldest one was of a Jeff the Talking Mongoose. The story began in 1931 near Dalby in the Isles of Man. This story has been forgotten about. However, if you guys want me to pull up some scary stories, let me know down in the comments if you guys want to hear some scary stories, ghost stories. Let me know down in the comments and I will read them to you. Actually, that sounds like a fun idea. So I couldn't really find a kobold ghost. So this is like an object they could possess or change into kind of thing. The next one is an Etheric Revenants. Can make people weak or lose energy. These guys are also very rare. Suggest to have some kind of link to non-earthly entities. Very similar to the shadow people for appearance. Unlike shadow people, these things can suck energies out of people in the same room they are in. These guys are considered highly dangerous despite their dangerous position. Even though they're in a corner like a shadow people, they are considered very dangerous, even though they are unheard of almost because they are rare. And take physical and emotional toll on their victims. We'll hardly hear people talk about them despite their dangerous position. And here is a prime example of a Etheric Revenants ghost in the exact same room of someone. They can drain your energy. The last one is a Residual historical haunting. This is extremely rare, hardly gets mentioned. Most humans will not even experience this type of haunting. Is like a recording that you play and rewind over and over again. The Residual haunting is a loop. They do the same thing over and over again. So let's say there's a ball and something terrible goes wrong. That ball will rewind again and again and again. They might have their hauntings at a certain time of day or night. They are regular residual, normally involving multiple operations and a lot of scenes. And a whole scene, sorry about that. And the scene is from history replaying itself. Most famous one is Versailles time shift. Will feel intense feelings and will be surrounded by people from a different time era. And this does go by really fast, so you might be aware of what's going on, and then again you might not be. So here is a prime example of a residual historical haunting. Like I said, most people don't go through this, or at least that's what research has shown, and that's what it kind of looks like. So that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching. Click the bell icon and notification button to get notified of all my posts because I post videos during the month of October 3 to 4 times a week with 3 live streams, Tuesday afternoon, Thursday evening, and normally Saturday mornings. However, today I did not have a live stream because I was not available. And during the month of November, which is NaNoWriMo, I am planning on posting videos 5 to 6 days a week with 3 live streams, Tuesday afternoon, Thursday evening, and Saturday mornings. And and I also do bonus videos all the time, so click that bell icon to get notified of all the posts. Click the like button, leave a comment down below what you think of this video. Let me know if you want to hear some haunted scary stories. Follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. If you wish to be a co-host with one of my live streams, just give me a message on one of the 4. However, I am mostly active on Instagram, so that is the best spot to get a hold of me. And join the Creative Server Discord group. The link is down below. All the links are down below. The Creative Server Discord group is a group of creators, different creative people, where they talk, get to know each other, get to meet new people, and everyone gets to learn something new. So come join us on the Creative Server group. All the links are down below, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. And happy Halloween! Bye!